Hello everyone, Praise Scooter here, and welcome to another side series that I kind of decided on random moment to time and whatever to do of Orbo's Odyssey. Just a handful of things with this project before we get into it is I do want to note that I'm going to put that epilepsy warning at the front of each of the episodes here because there are a handful of things that are either uncanny valley unfortunate or have actual epilepsy issues. I think, anyway. But anyway, Orbo's Odyssey is a very strange game, as you can already tell by this opening screen, and probably the Think Fast that I put out earlier. But this is probably going to be a shorter project, because this game is just really small in scale. Like, it's not a bad thing, but it's just really small. Crap, can't believe I forgot my keys. I'll have to puzzle mine if I just slip into this office and get them. Orbo, hey, can you come here? Sure. So, I will tell you that this is a 3 to 4 button game. There's not a lot of complexity with this game, but it's kind of like Mario Odyssey where it can get incredibly complex.
Orbo, thank God, I've been locked up here 5 hours.
Yeah, wait, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, there's something wrong with the door opener. It keeps on making this loud crying sound and it stays shut when I walk up to it. I think we need to manually open the door from the inside now. And I don't have hands. And I just realized you don't either, so we're both stuck now.
Wait. Hold on. Are you serious? You had me walk all the way over here to tell me that? Why didn't you just tell me before I let the door shut behind me?
I didn't want to raise my voice.
So how are we supposed to get out of the boss office then? Wait 3 months for the next time he comes into work? You think we can survive in here for that long? I mean, there's fish in the corner, dude.
Okay, look, I made a mistake, I'll admit it. But get this. I know how we can get out. Check it out.
Yeah, it's one of the prosthetic printers boss had me make a risk mitigation plan for. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
You give her some springy legs that bounce to the roof really, really hard?
What? Yeah, no. What is wrong with you? No, we're just gonna build an arm and use it to use the door handle. If I had to take a stab in the dark here, I bet we could find some parts scarce throughout these product portals. How convenient.
Okay, sure. Never mind. Never mind. My plan. Let's just do what you want then. But before you go and have a whole adventure by yourself, listen. You should go over there and check out the education room over there. You can learn a lot.
All right, I guess I'll take a look. Thanks for the tip. So, I will tell you right now that, this, like I said, is a short game. The entirety of this game, you can see the entirety of this game right here. This is it. This is the whole game. Now, wow, I'm really gonna be like this, and I just like, okay, I have a preset plan. I'm gonna talk over this, but I have a preset plan for how I want to handle this and how long episodes are gonna be. So, like I said, this is like a 3-button game, but this is it's very simple in control. Like, basically, it's right trigger or A, and I think if you're on keyboard, it's left click. So, yeah, the text is talking about it, but yeah, that's basically probably the major way to move about is, like, you use that air launch. Orbo doesn't have arms, but he can still move. But yeah, we have a ground pound. Yeah, we have stuff like that. Sorry, I went through too fast because I'm like listening to the guy talk, and I'm like, okay, I know I gotta talk over it. So I'll talk more about the actual quote-unquote tech. Let's get through this. But yeah, so we have this. We have that move, which basically goes whatever direction you're pointing the camera in. We have a ground pound, which the ground pound will lead into, well, a crouch, and then you can jump and then basically do the Mario 64 float through air thing, if that makes sense. And also, a fun thing that we'll talk about is you can actually, when you're doing this, you can actually do a double jump from that and then boost again. So you have a way to double jump. Also, cannons. Cannons, just get in, press A. Done. And we have spring pads. Spring pads, you do have to ground pound on them. You do have to ground pound on that stuff, but oh.
We're glad to see you have what it takes to pursue our advanced curriculum.
Oh.
In this room, you will learn about
Huh.
fun bounce, a stellar technique for building up momentum. To perform a butt bounce, start by moving forward. Follow this up with a ground pound, and press the jump button before you land.
You know, I was actually talking about this. I was going to talk about this tech.
Your ability to manipulate kinetic energy into a drill is a lot more versatile than you think. While you're
I was going to talk about that in more detail, but okay.
statistically speaking,
Oddly enough, I was going to talk about that movement tech a little more. Now, I might make a cut here because I don't know. I don't remember which order I like to. I think it's this store I want to go in first to talk about things and to go into the game a little bit further. Yes, it is. Okay. So the butt bounce that you saw there, like I said, I already talked about a little bit of tech where, you know, ground, you know, you do the whole float jump, you have a double jump, it gets a little bit of extra height. You do have a slide, which doesn't take you very far. And then you have the butt bounce, which you can, basically if you jump like within a couple frames of hitting the ground, you can actually get some momentum going, and it emphasizes the fact that you're moving, that you've done it right by the fact you basically go full sonic spinball. Now I want to find the entrance to this place before I talk about things. So, what is Orbo's Odyssey, and besides this weird little movement tech-based thing? Well, think of it like Collectathon. We are trying to get, in each level, there are 5 gears to collect, and you do 5 tasks to get each one of those gears. In each world, there is 2 static tasks. Complete a race, which is probably the biggest emphasis on speed in this game. There's a race course, which we'll see, and the second one, which is you can kind of see out there in the distance, the purple things, which is basically the collect 100 coins or 100 jiggies of all other collectathons. Other than that, there are 3 other tasks that are random. Usually one involves destroying something, one involves finding a specific location, and another is just kind of grab bag. So let's just start with the first of the random ones. You have an audio cue. I think you can hear this, but you have an audio cue. But basically, the first task for this city is destroy golden Draculas, which you can do with which you can do by ground pounding on stuff, boosting into it like I've shown already, and there's probably a third way. But considering there's really only 2 buttons, jump, double jump. No, there's only 2 buttons. And I guess the third task is just going to be out there in the open. But I've already started on the golden Dracula thing, and I'm going to keep it, honest with you, I'm going to kind of handle this I'm going to keep this in a very simple, like, do this in this order kind of thing. Now, yes, there are other Draculas in the game. They don't count. Or I guess in this city, there are other Draculas. But yeah, just look around, keep an eye out. I'm going to move slow like this. Well, slower. I can move very fast. Oh, there's another one. I can move a lot faster if I wanted to. Like, you've already seen some of the tech for it, but I'm going to be moving a little bit slower in this playthrough, just so you guys don't get lost. Now I have to remember where I know where one of the Draculas is. So let's do some movement tech. Let's do this movement tech and get up here. Now, I'm pretty sure one of them is over here. I'm avoiding the collectathon because even though it's pretty simple to find, I'm still going to keep it simple with collectathons as I proceed to grab one anyway. The last golden Dracula. I forget where it is. It's probably... I'm going to take a wager. No, it's not up higher. It's up here in the plaza. Last one. Destroy all 5 golden Draculas. A gear will appear. We'll collect that gear later. All gears are necessary. Oh, actually, there's the task listed on the billboard. Good job. So we'll worry about that task. Later. Seeing as I already grabbed one of them, let's go ahead and get all the things. It's got a name, but let's go get all the purple things, or the coins. Now, you never have to get every single one in the game. Like, I know how to say it's a platformer or collectathon platformer of sorts, and I say you have to, and I tell you, oh yeah, collect all 100 coins or 100 jiggies, you know, like every other collectathon of this sort, but you have to get like 85% of all the purple thingies on every level, and I almost went into a death pit. Oh, we'll see this probably in the quote-unquote finale, which I'll probably be recording today as well, because it's, like I said, short game, and I'm probably going to do it all one go. But the, even though it doesn't look like there actually is a, there's a health meter. You actually have health in this game. 8 health, I believe, is the amount. And I'll be honest, you never learn about the fact you have a proper health meter until the final boss of the game. So, like, you have health. You have a health system, but nothing ever deals damage to you to make you aware of that fact. Now, I believe I'm gonna just avoid it, just so its own thing. Like, I'm gonna try and divide up all this stuff into a, I'm gonna try and divide up all this stuff into, that I'm doing here into its own little segments in the bar down below. Or in the, how do I want to say it? Oh, I already got everything there. When it comes to timestamps, I'm going to try and make everything like its own little timestamp down below so people who are playing along can follow if they want to try out this game. But I will say, like, I really do enjoy this game, and to the point where, like, I try and speedrun the main portion of this game. It's not a good speedrun, and I'm like only like, you know, I've only done about a literal handful of runs at this point. So, like, my time is not that good. It's like, I think like 20 minutes. And that's, you know, me barely understanding the game as is. Like I said, it's a short... I missed something, didn't I? Nope, I didn't. But yeah, it's, I don't know. I like this game. It's a short game. And even though I could probably actually do a video that's just like, haha, here I go, speedrunning the entire game. I got enough for the thing. I'll collect that one later. But yeah, I definitely could do a... There we go. It should be all the purple things in the level. But yeah, I definitely could do like a bonus video that's just like, haha, here's me speedrunning the game. But no, it's not even like a good speedrun. It's like me playing Sonic R. I say it's a speedrun. It's a shoddy speedrun at best. But yeah, that's kind of what I mean by it's a little uncanny valley with some of its stuff in that, like, we literally just have like a Google Maps street view of an area, and that's where we are. I don't know. I find it kind of funny. Anyway, there's also odd little storytelling things around the area that you can't really do anything with. Oh, I love how goofy this is. Hey, have I been on top of those? I actually don't think I've ever been on top of those. Yep. Give a few little taps to make sure you go over here. And, oh boy, rats. Oh no, chinchillas. Wait. I thought these were rats. So yeah, there's fun little things you can find out around here. And I've detracted from the overall statement. So, we got all the gold things. I went away from that right there. So there's basically, we'll do it in the collected. We'll do it where we collect up all our gears. But let's go ahead and do the other staple thing besides the purple coins and fine gear ones. And just fine gear scattered in the level is just, I would like some ice cream. It's a vampire. I never looked at that properly. Anyway, so let's do the speed run. This will not be a good speed run, but I'll tell you, like, think like Crash Bandicoot. Think like Crash Bandicoot when it comes to this kind of thing. Of, you can keep trying speedruns and get more better and better times, and there's just times to beat it. Gold times, which is like the game's like, okay, yeah, you're good, you can go fast. And then there's also dev times of, okay, here is the platinum relic. Anyway, before I move forward, I should probably explain this. There's checkpoints. There's one in each level. They're kind of superfluous in most instances, where, like, just to show this off. Yep. That was the checkpoint for levels over there by the speedrun point. And there's the start of the level. I think it took me literally like 3 to 4 seconds to get from the starter level to the checkpoint. So checkpoints exist, but they're not all that great. And really, considering you basically just, even though you have a health pool, you just die in a lot of instances because you fall into an open pit. you really just save yourself like a second. Anyway, let's go fast and scuff it. The hitbox on these rings is kind of is very forgiving at times, so don't worry if you mess up a jump or something, or if you're not like perfectly in line there. You actually have a bit of leeway. Like you kind of saw with one of those rings there. Well, I wasn't even close to it, and you'll probably see this. Well, there you go. You saw it again. There. And apparently that's my fastest time for this. Anyway, let's do the part where we collect up all of our bits. There we go. Now I believe there's yeah, we can do this. I think there might be an achievement where you actually knock down all of these dogs. Combo. I think there is an achievement tied to this where you knock down all these dogs scattered throughout the level, but there's a couple scattered amongst the citizens. Anyway, that aside, let's grab this gear. Oh, the speedrun portion? Like, you can try it multiple times. It's not like you do it once and then you just, that's it for your entire playthrough. No, you can do it multiple times. Anyway. Let me do, hip. Woo! Who needs a purple spring pad when I've got flight? I might need that purple spring pad. Hold on. And he's gone. Like a long bomb. The movement tech in this game is kind of crazy if you haven't seen me do it enough already. Grab this, and then I'm just gonna hold left trigger. Oh, or I can hit it while I'm in free fall. Anyway, that trigger opens the gate, right below, which is just right here, next to where this collect all the orbs part is, and in this creepy room is where the do task to find gear task is. I'll have everything listed properly in the description, but it'll probably be terrible descriptions as is. And we're out. So with that, I'm going to call it a good first episode. As weird and broken up as it is. Everyone, thank you for watching this episode of Orbo's Odyssey. And come back next time where we're going to do those 2 levels you see right there. I'll see you folks then. Take care. Actually, before I cut away, I just realized. Let me show you what the gears are going to be used for. So, if I didn't say it already, you need to collect all the gears in the game to finish the game. We are making an arm, so you get an arm segment for finishing the level. So that's also kind of your progression tracker attached to your right side. We'll just say side. Anyway, now we're actually done. Scuffed outro aside, thanks for everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.